voice, and then get in position. All right, places everybody. Quiet on the set. It's the Bill Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah. It's the Bill Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah. Well, my apologies for that one.
Well, we got it, though, after a try or two. You know, not all things work your first time. That's why if you fail, you get back up and you try it again.
That's right.
Dan, we're giving you motivation this morning.
Get back on that horse. Just like the Yankees. They went down 0-2, and then they won. Ooh. This is my inspiration for the rest of my life.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Scott.
And I'm Bill.
And this is
the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show.
Epi number 58. As you can see, things have changed up a little bit.
Look at that. Doot, 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 doot. And
yeah. It's hard to, like, play and stuff.
Because it's moving backwards. Yeah. It's not mirrored anymore. Huh.
Well, anyways, so there's a lot going on here. So shout out the Yankees. That was a great time. We're going to get into Drake and Bella Hadid possibly being a couple. There's some Taylor Swift news coming for you. Big fail at the premiere of Thor last night. We'll get into that in 1 second. We're going to tackle The Rock Tyrese antagonizing The Rock still. We're going to get to your game right now.
Dude, okay, so I've upgraded.
Now he's got a new game that he's
Yesterday I was playing Idle Balls, but now I'm playing the officially licensed Office Space variation on these cookie clicker type games.
He's addicted to him. He's got a problem.
It's free. It makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something even when I'm not doing anything. And it's got a pretty dope soundtrack. Listen, where's the mic? And if you come see us at a remote sometime, you can get one of these cool jams pop sockets. Or do we put those in Where You At Wednesday bags?
Yes, Where You At Wednesday bags too. So Tyrese, all right, so he decided, there's this video going around yesterday of The Rock dissing Tyrese's last album from 2 years ago called Black Rose, going in on it,
Dude,
calling it.
That was the plot twist. You just gave it away.
Yeah, no, but I'm going to talk about because it went further than that, because the video started surfacing, and then Tyrese, he found the video. He's seen the video, and then that's when he decided to post it on his Instagram, talking about, hey, haters going to hate, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Now, is this a big way to promote Hobbs, the movie?
Okay.
Is this turning into something like this now? Is this a WWE-style promo now?
So the deal was, and you sent this message to our little group chat yesterday, you know, the video of The Rock ripping apart the Tyrese album.
I'm going to post it in the link below in a second.
Just taking a dump on it, and he's talking about how it's like a big steaming pile of dog poop. Like fresh dog poop, not dried up dog poop, like it's mushy and disgusting. And it was like, oh my God, man, The Rock, he's like really going in. They must be really mad at each other. And then we find out, oh, this video and this album are 2 years old. Like he's talking, this is old. And it was a joke back then. They were going back and forth bashing each other as a joke. So that makes me think maybe this is all, maybe not a joke, but a publicity stunt. But why would a franchise as big as the Fast and the Furious need a publicity stunt like this? Or do they think that because the movie is, going to be called Hobbs or whatever, and maybe they think, oh, because it doesn't have Fast and Furious attached to the name,
you got to build it up a little bit. Yeah. I think that's a real possibility right there.
Now, one of the things I did notice yesterday or this morning about, because Tyrese has been just flapping his gums on social media, like basically crying about this. He said that he and Ludacris were offered a Roman and Tej spinoff, and they didn't take it. Now, if that's true, which I've never heard anything about that, I doubt it's true. If it's true,
you need new managers.
I don't know. I kind of respect that a little bit to be like, no, we're not going to do that because we want to keep the the family together. But then again,
you're at like 30. At Fast and Furious 30. Like, come on now, you can do a spinoff.
Well, that's kind of why I doubt that it ever happened, because you really think they would say no to it? I don't think so.
No, not at all. Like,
if they did, giving them the benefit of the doubt, if they did, then I do think he has a leg to stand on. If you can say, look, I didn't do this, you shouldn't either, then I think then it seems less crybaby-ish.
And also, you crying about this the way you are, Tyrese, is definitely not getting you a role in Hobbs.
Yeah.
Like, there's a chance that you could have been in there, and maybe they're like, oh, we'll try this one with The Rock, and then we'll work down the line and see how these spinoffs do. Maybe you would actually eventually have one, but Now you're not. You're probably going to get killed off in the next Fast and Furious movie. And speaking of fails in movies lately, Mark Ruffalo. It's like it's like Buffalo, but rough.
Mark Ruffalo.
Rufio.
That's the guy that took over for Peter Pan in Hook.
Is it?
Rufio.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy that said Bangarang.
No, I don't even know what is Bangarang.
You've never what?
We'll talk later about that. I don't know what that is. But anyway, so the Thor movie is about to come out, and they had like their premiere for it last night. And before they had this event going on, and Marky's live streaming the event and everything. Yeah. You know, so then they go into the movie, and instead of turning off the live stream, he just puts the phone in his pocket. So audio from the first 15 minutes of the upcoming Thor movie was being live streamed all across the internet. Mad people hear it now. Can you imagine like the Marvel executives when they're getting all their notifications, like all the movies being streamed right now? They're like, who? How? Nobody's supposed to have phones in here. We took all the phones. And they're like, Mark? Mark! They go running in there, you know what I mean? Too bad he didn't turn into the big Hulk and go after him and the Hulk smash him.
You don't just put the Hulk in timeout. So, I don't know. Mark Ruffalo's not really the Hulk. But he did say Bangarang.
Yeah?
No, probably not. Because he's not Rufio. He's Ruffalo.
Oh, whatever. It sounds like Buffalo, but with an R.
Ruffalo Mark. It's not even a joke. Okay.
Oh, man.
I'm tired.
All right, so Drake is allegedly dating Bella Hadid. That's the new rumors going around right now. And if you recall, the other day there is a super awkward video that came out of Bella Hadid going sneaker shopping. You look like a creeper.
Sorry about that.
So she had the video where she's going shoe shopping.
Yeah,
she's like, if you got that, like, the homeboy can get it.
We kept going like, should we talk about this? Let's talk about that tomorrow. So finally, now that Drake's in the picture, we're getting around to it. Yeah, yeah. The homeboy. My favorite too was the Bella Hadid talking like an undercover cop, like she doesn't understand what any of these words means. It's just the hip lingo that the kids are saying these days.
She's only like 21 too, so you would think she would like.
You would think she'd be up on that stuff.
Yeah, but I guess she's not at all. That's the type of life she lives, you know, that money, wealthy life. She's not in touch with the people, except she's definitely touching Drake.
I got a theory on this. What if she's going to Drake for lessons on how to be hip, and they're just disguising it as a relationship so she can learn the ways of the streets from
there's a real possibility, but here's the little twist and turn that I want to bring up here. So Bella used to date The Weeknd for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Now Drake is allegedly dating. Drake and The Weeknd had their little beef before.
Did they?
Yeah. Drake's arguably, because Drake's album Take Care, a lot of it was created with The Weeknd. A lot of the songs were originally The Weeknd songs. So after that album came out and stuff, like I guess there was supposed to be, you know, a bigger push for The Weeknd. He ended up not needing it at all. You know what I mean? But I guess there was beef between him and that at that time, and they've only eventually resolved their stuff like that.
Is The Weeknd Canadian?
Yes, he is. He's from Toronto as well.
All right.
So I mean, is this a way for Drake being like, as he's working on a new album, like, damn, people say Take Care is my best album, and that was with The Weeknd. I can't get The Weeknd to help me with my next album, so the next best thing is to date his ex.
I mean, maybe, but he's not winning anything like that. The Weeknd's dating Selena Gomez. Like, you can't go much higher on the list of like.
What if Drake dates Selena next?
Dude, then that means she has a serious Canadian fetish. Like Justin Bieber, The Weeknd, Drake. She only goes down for the CANA capital D A.
That was good.
Yeah. Okay.
That was off the top.
Yeah.
Just okay, like Eminem. We're going home, everybody. That was it right there.
That's the end of the show. We got to wrap it up. Okay.
Taylor Swift, she's gonna be releasing this new app called The Swift Life.
It's by the makers of the people that did the Kim Kardashian Hollywood and like some Katy Perry and Nicki Minaj. Like they do these little, those little microtransaction games.
I meant to say, speaking of Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift.
Speaking of Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift. Speaking of people who have like blonde hair, I don't know where we're. What's the connection? Speaking of people who are dramatic.
All right. So, anyways, So it's the same people that created the Kim app. So pretty much, she's just trying to get mad money for it. Like she's just another way to rope her friends into it. Too bad the resident Taylor Swift super fan Ashley isn't here right now. Or is she not?
Where is she?
I think she's out doing their little cake thing.
Oh, doing a cakewalk.
So next week we'll have to talk with her to see if she'll actually buy this app. But Kim, she made like $100 million from her app. So I mean, I would think Taylor Swift's going to probably get somewhere around the same thing.
I don't know if it's a game like the Kim Kardashian app. This seems like she's positioning it more as a social network, but specifically for Taylor Swift fans. Like, you can get inside access into Taylor Swift's life because, she's been keeping all that stuff from us for the last year or so.
Oh.
So now she's like, oh, I'm going to put that behind a paywall. So like you can have access to my life if you buy it. Maybe that's why she scrubbed all her social media. She's putting out this app. It wasn't just for the hype. It wasn't just to sell that one song. It was so she could sell the dang app. Wow. The Illuminati's got to be pissed at us right now.
Wow, dude, we are woke. Stay woke.
We are the wokest. We really are.
So do you get, if you buy her album, do you get access into the Swift Life?
Probably not.
Or if you buy the Swift Life, do you get the album?
If you buy her album, you get preferential treatment in the internet line when it comes to buying tickets to her show. That's what you get.
Great deal.
Yeah.
And lastly here, we can talk about some pizza to close out the show.
Yeah.
And close out the week.
That's right. It's the last episode of the week.
So Breaking Bad. You know you're sad, John.
Wait, what did...
John wants us to do
he said thank God.
Yeah, he wants us to really do it 5 days a week. And for 45 minutes, not just 15 to 20.
I gotta fluff my hair.
Imagine that. But anyways, I don't want to imagine that, to be honest with you. So, in Breaking Bad, how for the past few years, people have been riding by the old Breaking Bad house, and they've been chucking pizza at it.
Chucking pizza, stealing rocks.
All that good stuff.
Taking pictures, apparently around the clock, people just show up at this house. And the one lady who owns the house said that, if they're sitting outside on the lawn, they'll ask them to move and get out of the picture. People come up and tell them to shut their garage door. Yeah.
Well, anyways, so they're going to build a big fence. They're building a wall, the prototype.
The wrought iron fence. So that
they're building a big wall so people can't throw pizza.
People can't get in and throw pizzas on the roof anymore. Yeah, and apparently people have already been climbing over the construction. The fence isn't done yet, but people are already starting to climb it just to get better shots of the house.
See, I wonder if they're charging.
Nah, they're not.
People to go. If I was them, I would charge people $100 to walk through the actual house. They can't touch anything, but we'll walk from the front door to the back door.
That's one thing I wonder is if the inside of the house looks like the inside of the house from the show.
And that's the mystery. You could be extremely disappointed.
Yeah.
You may
look nothing like it. I don't know if they actually shot in the house. They may have just shot the outside of the house.
Capitalist society, I say they should be making money from this any way they can. Charge people for little blades of grass, some dirt, rocks. Have a whole set. Have a 24/7, 365 garage sale going on outside.
Mm-hmm. Instead of spending your hard-earned money.
And then sell the pizza that the people can throw on your house.
Yo, roof pizza.
See, roof pizza.
There it is. There's the mug. We hadn't had the mug all week.
Wow,
have we?
This is our first do of the
That's
job.
Why
that's a good week then for us.
Getting away with.
For all you Yankee fans out there, don't forget the Jets suck and they're going to get beat by the Patriots.
Yankee fans don't like
Jets.
For
all you Yankee fans, completely different sport.
Yankees won last night.
Yeah, they did.
Get in.
John Riley and Allie Reid.
Get in with the. I'm a little disappointed because it should be the Red Sox, but
Last I heard
you got to win to
have
advance.
A shot to win. You two Yankee fans.
I do. I really do think there's a strong chance.
Of course.
I mean, they were going to be like Joe Girardi was out. He was going to get fired.
I still think Girardi needs to be out, though.
If they win the World Series?
Even if they win.
You're crazy.
He needs to go.
That makes no sense.
He's a bum.
Wow.
He needs to get out of here. We didn't win because of him.
On that, but
we won because of the players, not Girardi.
You can wear a Yankees hat, but you're not even a Yankees fan.
John, don't tell me what I am and
terrible.
what I am not.
That is awful.
Your team lost. Go away.
Do you even know? Did you watch the game
Of course I watched the game last night. What do you think this is, John?
I don't think you did.
I did watch the game last night.
I think you just wear it because it's part of your uniform. That and your badge. Get a clue.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Too bad you don't have your badge anymore. If you didn't know, Bill, he was the resident sheriff around here for many, many, many years.
I still have it.
And then he lost his badge. Well, it
broke. So, the thing that fastened the pin onto it. I used to wear it.
So that sheriff life isn't really
right here.
Isn't really full on anymore. Now it's just living the happy life, the Pharrell life. All right, and then also, so we told you about the thing with Breaking Bad, and then there's one other pizza thing I want to bring up. You hear about this pizza jacket?
Yep. The Pizza Hut pizza coat.
Would you buy one?
Yeah, are you kidding me? They're selling, or I don't know if they're selling, I think it's just like a promotional stunt, but they have developed a jacket made out of the material that they carry the pizzas in, like those pizza heater bags. They made a jacket out of that stuff.
It might be warm for the winter.
Yeah.
Like you live in the brutal Chicago cold.
But the question is, does it keep you warm, or does it only trap the heat of an already hot object? I mean, I guess that's what a coat does, but does it only really work on pizzas? Will it work on human flesh?
Like humans radiate heat.
Right, but not as much as a fresh pizza.
Well, aren't our body temperature at
98.6?
Yeah.
I would reckon that pizzas
hot.
Are hotter than that because you could burn yourself by touching a hot pizza.
I reckon that you can't get burned by touching you. Ow!
Yeah, see? Yeah. And that's just me.
All right, people, so we're out of here. We'll be back at it Monday.
Stay woke.
10:30, Monday through Friday, 10:30 Eastern Time.
Because that's the only time zone that matters.
Damn, we need to get out this week. We had 3 solid shows, and then this show has been like...
This was a good show.
You thought it was good?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yo, this one was freaking...
Just me?
Remember that Canada joke? Dude.
Yeah.
That's one of the high water marks of the week.
Well, okay, one more time. So we're saying that...
we can tell the joke?
Yeah. Who has the Canada fetish?
Selena Gomez.
Yes.
Justin Bieber to The Weeknd, and if she goes to Drake next, and she likes the CANA capital D-A.
We'll see you on Monday, 10:30. Bye.
One more thing before you leave. Do you know how they came up with the word Canada?
How?
They put all these letters in a hat, and the first one they drew out was C, A, and the next one was, you getting this so far?
No,
yep, I'm tracking.
I'm
tracking.
Continue.
A.
Uh-huh.
N-A.
Right.
D-A. C-A.
Oh, that spells Canada.
Whoa, Canada. Yeah,
A?
Canada.
Yeah.
I barely even know her.
Okay, see you.
Okay, that's
Goodbye.
it. Bye.
1 Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! That's what I'm talking about, boy! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Not a rectangle show. Not a triangle show. Not a pyramid show. It's a cubicle show. Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah!